Hello, Gemini. I hope you are doing well. Okay, I am going to be... Oh, Happy New Year. Sorry. I will be pulling cards for you guys for the new year, the first 3 months of the new year, January, February, and March of 2024. I'll be pulling some moon cards to get a general theme. Then I'll be using one deck, a tarot deck, to be pulling for a main theme for each month, and then I will be clarifying with another deck for tarot on each of those cards for the month, and then I will pull advice and then a spiritual awakening tarot for you guys. Okay, or sorry, oracle card. Okay, January, February. Okay, show me March, please, for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages. And thank you, Gemini, for trusting me with interpreting this for you guys. I'm showing you guys the cards so you can do some further interpretation for yourself as well. I do encourage you guys to enhance your intuition, enhance your ability. And if you were interested in doing tarot, pulling cards or oracle cards for yourselves and being able to feel what those are, you'll see the decks that I have today. Those will actually be in the description box below, so you're able to get a set that you like. If you feel called to one, or towards one. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like both of those should be January. And this is March because I was pulling from March. I'm going to do February now. Show me for February for Gemini, please. That came out and went right back in. Show me for February. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so for January, we have you and your loved ones are safe. We have a win-win outcome is forecasted. I almost said outcast. Shout out to Outcast. One is a new moon, one is a full moon energy. Interesting. You and your loved ones are safe. A win-win outcome is forecast. The energy is gaining momentum for February. And then we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in your sign in Gemini, and take time to breathe out. And that is for March. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I feel like I've been pulling cards similarly for everybody, but I kind of just feel like I want to clarify with those, but I'm going to pull the original themes with these. Very interesting. Don't know why, but here we go. Spirit, show me what Gemini needs to know for the first 3 months. The main themes for the first 3 months of 2024. This is for January, March. Oop, not March. January, February, and March. Show me for January. What is the theme for January for Gemini? What is the theme for January for... Okay, Two of Swords. What's the theme for February for Gemini? What is the theme for February? Okay, for Gemini. What is the theme for March for Gemini? Okay. Then we have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. So it could have been something that you've been waiting for, something that you've been, because I do see this win-win outcast. My goodness, there must be something about outcast. Outcome is forecasted. But I also feel like, because I'm seeing this Two of Swords here, there is an energy of possibly needing to choose between one commitment and another, whether that be a work commitment or a relationship, or kind of where you're going to split your time or your energy. Because I do see, like, with this Four of Wands, it feels more of an energetical situation, not necessarily like marriage per se. It could be, we'll see, you know, once we clarify. I'll get a little bit more information at that point, but it just really feels like you're having to choose, and you're just having to choose between one thing and another. I apologize, I'm gonna have to cover this just for YouTube situations. Okay, I apologize for that, but we do know that that is what the card is. Okay, because that's gonna drive me insane. All right, so I'm gonna start clarifying for y'all. Let's clarify these cards for Gemini. I don't know why, I feel like I'm called to these like golden-y cards, this ethereal illustrations or something rather cards, for you guys a lot. Oh look, the sun just came out. Interesting. I'm gonna put it back, but that's beautiful. Okay. All right, why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini for January? The Seven of Cups just wanted to come out, by the way. Why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini? And that's the feeling that I am getting, like an indecision, honestly. Why is the, okay, Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands, oof. Why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini for January, Spirit? Why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini for January? Show me the Two of Swords for Gemini in January 2024. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, there is something about denial here, I'm not gonna lie. Because I see the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. To me, that's like actively sidestepping something, actively ignoring, actively like just kind of putting something under the rug, that kind of thing, something that really bothers you. Oh, the Magician flipped over. Interesting. We're gonna have to take that one. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some kind of disagreement or argument or something that you're not really the most excited about, for sure. So the energy that I got off of these two was really about like feeling something weighing heavy on you, but not willing to really do anything about it. It's like feeling indecisive, feeling like you're, you know, like you're stuck, you know, feeling like you are, you know, behind where you should be. For some reason, I got that feeling like I'm not where I should be. Some kind of argumentative kind of thing. And it could just be an internal argumentative thing. It could just be like, you know, I'm going against what I desire. I feel like I was settling. I feel like, there's just something here about feeling stuck, almost like feeling stuck in one location or one circumstance because you're not able to really make the moves that you want to make, honestly. But I feel like there's something that like you're trying to muster up, you know what I mean? I feel like you're trying to get the energy that you need to get out of that. I feel like you're becoming more like resourceful, you're gaining more insight, you're maybe even like learning something, you're changing your abilities, you're kind of adjusting is what that feels like. It feels like you're progressing, but maybe in a way that you wouldn't have before, or in a way that you did not kind of predict or see for yourself. It's like you're really having to like, okay, like this isn't working for me anymore. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, that's 10 of Swords, plus the 10 of Wands. Like, this is not working. It's not working for my soul. It's not working for my mind. It ain't working. I gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? And that's possibly why this win-win outcast here is I just feel like there's a worry about something, someone else. Maybe you have a great responsibility on you, especially with the 10 of Wands. You have a lot of things that are kind of riding on you, that the decisions that you make really do make an impact in which direction you and maybe others are going. You have people dependent on you, or maybe you have kids, maybe you have a family, maybe you have, you know, something that you're a caretaker of. It just feels really heavy. It just feels like you're definitely needing to make some really key decisions that I feel like, and I feel that you feel like, can really make or break you. Okay. Why is the Four of Wands here for Gemini? Why is the Four of Wands here for Gemini, Spirit? Why is the Four of Wands here for Gemini? Why is the Four of Wands here for Gemini? Why is the Four of Wands here for Gemini? Why is the Four of Wands here? Queen of Swords. Isn't that your energy? It's air energy, definitely. I don't know if that's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but I have a feeling it's Gemini. Why is the Four of Wands here for February for Gemini? Show me the Four of Wands, please. That's funny. In my mind, I said, come on, Spirit, you can give it to me. I want you to give it to me straight. And it came out with Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, give it to me straight, meaning, well, you weren't gonna like it, but now you got it. Here's the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's some truth coming in, something that is starting to shift, and I feel like this is a matter of you having to leave a commitment, which is interesting that I didn't feel like this was like coming together, like, oh, it's a new marriage, a new relationship, a commitment, like establishing a commitment. I really feel like it's a matter of, oh wow, and then I got the feeling of a divorce. I got the feeling of because Queen of Swords can signify divorce, separation, a change of, you know, just kind of cutting things off, you know what I'm saying?
Mommy.
Give me 1 minute, please, okay? Go ahead.
I don't want that anymore.
Okay, you don't have to eat anymore. Give me a minute, okay? Go close the door for me. Thank you. Okay, so Five of Pentacles you may be feeling like you're left out in the cold. There may be an aspect of like once you make that decision to really walk away from this, or it doesn't even feel like you have to make the decision. I feel like the decision is already made. I feel like the decision is already made at this point, because I feel like here you feel stuck between a rock and a hard place over here. But then I feel like, you know, the decision is made, and it's more of a matter of like, this is the result of the decision. Like, because of this separation, this division, this divorce, this clarity, you're having to, you know, be by yourself, kind of walk on a lonely path. You have to walk away from something. You have to feel like you're on the cold for a little bit. Maybe you feel like there's some energy of really needing to work through things on your own. And what's interesting is that in here, right, I don't want to say it's the sun and the moon, but it almost feels like it is. It feels like there's a bit of every kind of moon in here. It's just really feeling like there's everything all together. It's like, yeah, look at this, searching for truth, leaving something behind, letting go. It really feels like there's like a mix of everything, a mixed emotions, you know what I mean? Like, I just get that feeling because I have the new moon here, we got a full moon here, we got the waxing moon, we got the full moon, we got disseminating. There's no like real clarity in this. It just feels very murky. The moon energy, you know what I mean? The moon energy in general, it just feels very stuck. It feels like, you know, you really are having to, you know, get this clarity and pick up your stuff and go. Okay, I wanted to say pick up your shit and go, but you know. Why is the World here? And this could really be the ending. Like, it's like this decision is made and this is the actual like ending. I feel like this is more you thinking about the decision is made, but it's like almost like I feel like it's you thinking about all this, like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to like figure this out, do that. It's all of this, especially when you're considering a divorce. And my love is really going out to you guys, because divorce is definitely not easy. It's a very difficult thing to go through. And I know it can be hurtful, especially if there was something of, you know, maybe you're worrying about you and your loved ones. Like, are you going to be okay? You know what I mean? A divorce changes things. Why is the world here for Gemini for March 2024? Why is the world here for March 2024 for Gemini Spirit? Why is the world here for March 2024 for Gemini? Okay, Nine of Cups. We love that. We love that. After all this, that progress is leading you right into yourself. Thank God. Why is the world here for Gemini? Okay, one flipped over here. The world again. Wow. Like I said what I said, girl. Why is the world here for Gemini? Yeah, it's like it's done is what I feel like. It's like, nah. Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely done. Like, we're not doing this no more. If Knight of Cups here, yeah, like you're loving yourself, you're interested in just doing what you need to do for yourself. Anything else can kind of go to the back seat, right? So with this World card, we're seeing it clarified again by the World. There's definitely an ending, definitely the end of a cycle. If this was a karmic situation, if this was that, it's definitely ending, and it's time to take a breath out. It's time to breathe out. It's time to woosah a bit, come into yourself, be with yourself, love yourself. Look back at everything that you have overcome. You know, look back at the stress that you used to have. And there may be a little bit of stress that you experience right now because of you still trying to work through these issues and everything. But I still feel like this outcome just feels happier than this. Even if there is an ending, even if there is a division or a separation, it just feels more sure because there's a relaxation part to it, and there's an understanding, and there's something there about it feeling so sure, feeling so like finalized, that because it's not up in the air and confusing, you don't feel that anxiety anymore. It's like ending that anxiety. It truly feels like that. Okay, let me pull some advice for you guys. Okay, much love going out to you guys. I know that could be a really difficult situation. I know that you know, you gotta do some grieving. I feel like you'll kind of teeter between that, especially with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you'll teeter between that. Like, you'll have a little bit of regrets, I feel like, but you're also going to see why it was better. You're going to feel better about everything in the end, you know? What is the advice for Gemini? I actually flip these this way. What is the advice for Gemini in these first 3 months of 2024? Okay, that one came out. Judgment. What is the advice? When that first came out, I got don't judge yourself so hard. If you know a Aquarius, or if you deal with an Aquarius, or you have an Aquarius moon or something like that, look into their reading, because they have this exact combination, but it was for February. Okay. What is the advice for Gemini for the first 3 months? Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's time to really let go of that challenge. It's time to put it down. It's time to, oh, I didn't even realize that these ladies were not fully dressed. And then look, Two of Cups. So it could be that right after you do this, something else comes along that's really more fulfilling, or it's a matter of you really co-creating with Spirit. And but I do feel like with the Judgment, the Fool, and the Nine of Wands, it is feeling like, you know, it's okay to let go. It's okay to let things fall where they may. It's okay to go through the birth process that life has to offer sometimes. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Sometimes you learn it through difficulty. Really, you should be learning through difficulty all the time, but it just feels like sometimes the difficulty, like the labor pains, are necessary for what's to come, okay, for the positive aspects that are coming. All right, I'm gonna pull a spiritual awakening spiritual awakening oracle card for you. What does Gemini need to know for the first 3 months of 2024? What is the advice for Gemini? What is the advice for Gemini? First 3 months of 2024. The law of pure potential. Open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. Oof, I love that. Let's see, what is the, oh, and it's the number one page, number 1. Look at that, new beginning. Okay, we're gonna read it together, all together now, class. It says, at the core of you is infinite consciousness, the connection between your individual consciousness and your cosmic consciousness. There is an unending divine source within. All energy is pure potential until it is observed and informed. Your beliefs set the limit of the demonstration of principle, which of itself is without limit. It is ready to fill everything because it is infinite. Your ability to have abundance is entirely a question of your own receptivity to this universal intelligence. You may be experiencing feeling stuck in an area of your life. However, the same energy that bonds you can set you free. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to have a breakthrough. Any current undesired situation is the universe's brilliant way of creating a breakdown for you to awaken to your abundant nature. Begin to shift your energy by giving gratitude to any situation where you are experiencing resistance, seeing it as a blessing in disguise. Next, go within and listen to what your heart truly wishes. Didn't I say that? Like, oh my goodness, I swear. Thank you. This card comes forward as a sign for you to let go of the way you have been doing things. Open your mind to all possibilities. There are unlimited ways of creating your dreams. Make a list of what you currently believe needs to happen in order for your dreams to come true. Make a list of all the ways you think your dreams will happen. Then have a spiritual ceremony and burn your list. Example, I need to hustle in order to have success. I need to do X, and then Y will happen. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this was helpful. I feel like the message was very, very clear for you. Again, sending love and light to all of you going through this struggle here, but it looks like there is a means to an end. It is happening. There is a change here. It's a big change, but I feel like it's going to work out in your better, okay? Or for better for you. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. And until next time, take care.